storming. Stormy. It might be too late. Everybody might be in bed. Hi, Denise. How are you, darling? Hey, Kathleen. Guys, it's thunderstorming. Do you hear it? How are you guys? How was your Friday? Did you guys have a good Friday? Are you ready for the weekend? Okay. Yeah, mine was okay too. Yeah, I kind of had a meh day too. I was really busy yesterday, and I think it got to me today where I was just like, ugh. Hey, Jen. I knew there were other people that don't sleep at night. How are you doing, my beauty? Hey, Alice. How are you? Are you doing okay? You feeling any better? Girl, Brandy, I don't sleep. I do not sleep. What did I do yesterday? Well, I had to go to my psychiatrist who moved from where I live to an hour away. So I had to drive there and then have an appointment. Hey, Becky. And then I had to drive home. And I got home and had literally like 20 minutes before I had to go. My daughter and my son both had. My daughter, you have, Jen. You've been uploading a ton. Like, I have not filmed a video since Wednesday, but that's neither here nor there. But then I had to go. My son and my daughter both had games last night. So, like, and of course, like, we have like a sports complex and there's like a ton of fields. And of course, Beckett's T-ball game was on one side of the field, and literally all the way on the other side of the complex was Harper. So we were trying to, like, it was just a lot. So I didn't do much today. I organized some of my Poshmark stuff, and that's about it. What are you guys up to? Other than Jen filming all of the videos. Jen, I haven't watched your Ipsy Glam one yet. It's on my list. Yeah, Alice, I'm sure. Yeah, I got all of it. I do want to hear about your fun day. I know that you went to the doctor. Oh, yeah, Jen, I loved mine too. Like, if I was not convinced that Ipsy was the best, or like, that convinced me. Oh, hello. Thank you, Miss Melinda. Hot Melinda, excuse me. Hot Melinda. Thank you. You can just look for my name. It's under Jess F. Wellington. I was too, Jen. The value was like crazy. Oh, Becky, that sucks. That's the worst when they're like, we'll be there between 10 and 6. And you're like, well, great. There's my day. Thank you so much, Melinda. That was so sweet. I appreciate that. Super chats are always welcome. Never required, but always welcome. Oh, okay. Why did you say, oh, okay? Oh, yeah, it's Jess F. Wellington. I think. It might be Posh Ambassador Jess F. Wellington. I don't know. I think you can just search Jess F. Wellington and find me. Yes, that was so sweet of her, wasn't it? Miss Melinda. Oh, Becky, they need to refund you some money or something, because... Oh, when's her party? When's her party, Alice? Woo, lightning. Do you guys like it better when I'm in, like, landscape mode, or do you like it better when I have the phone upright? I feel like... Oh, good. Good, Becky. You like landscape? Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you showing that you care. It means a lot to me, because I'm not been hustling the way that I need to hustle, and my growth has slowed down so much. You know, but once you're monetized, it's not as much about how many subscribers you have as how much people are watching your videos, but I'm also not making as many videos, so I need to get back on schedule. Oh, I'm on your TV? That always creeps me out. No one needs to see giant Jessica. Rah. I should make like little buildings and pretend I'm Godzilla. I'm kind of weird tonight. Sorry. I don't know why. What's wrong, Jen? With the YouTube? With the tube. The YouTube, as I say. I totally put a "the" in front of it. Everyone's like, you know, it's just YouTube, right? I'm like, I call it what I call it. Yes, Melinda. Everyone smash that like button. I've got 5 people in here and 5 likes, so I feel good. 6 people in here now. Somebody else just came in. Hello, person who has yet to identify themselves. Really, guys, the reason I haven't been filming so much is because I needed time for my skin to recover. Like, doing this 2 makeup looks in a row just, like, jacked my skin. But, it's better now. So, I need to get to filming. I'll probably film a couple videos tomorrow. Maybe. I'm hoping to get my regular Ipsy bag tomorrow, and I can film that, and then I'll film my decades. Because I need to finish that up. So it's done. I put a "the" in front of everything too. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go on the Twitter. I don't know why I do it. I just think it's funny. I'll be like, the Instagrams. You guys have all saw the picture of my giveaway, right? On the Instagram, see, I'm saying it on purpose now. So it seems like the general consensus is that everyone wants me to split the giveaway into like 5. So instead of having like one, like, it's around $600 prize, I would have like $520 prizes. Is that what everyone's feeling? Is that, you know, I mean, I'm fine with doing that. I can do it however you want. And I would try to I'm going to try to make it as even. So, like, one person. Oh, I know. Jen, I got an email. I was about to tell you. I got an email yesterday saying you subscribed to my channel. And I was like, Jen. At first of all, I was like, Jen hasn't been subscribed to me? How is that even possible? And then I was like, oh, and then right under you was Sandy subscribing to me. So they're taking my subscribers too. And it's people that I literally like watch me all the time. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I knew that Confidence was going live because of Instagram, but then I went and looked and I was like, I don't have her bell rung anymore. And I was like, I always have her bell rung. So I don't know. I know YouTube is making people sad. I've heard a lot of people are like, I'm quitting YouTube. Derp, derp, derp. And I'm like, well, I still like doing the content stuff. I think a lot of people are getting frustrated with them cracking down on networking and the sub for sub thing, which they should, because YouTube, yeah. Well, the problem is that YouTube was created to be, I know, Jen, and I'm like, what is going on? YouTube was created to be a platform for people to create videos to watch, you know? And so when people are so obsessed with their numbers now and obsessed with that, like how many subscribers they have, that they run these streams, these support streams. And some of them, like, I saw one yesterday where the guy was asleep. And he just had people like, is this guy really asleep? Like, talking and, like, doing sub for sub. And I'm like, none of that stuff's going to stick. Like, why don't you... I would prefer to make less videos and put out better content so you guys actually can, like, watch a video and enjoy it, as opposed to doing a bunch of streams that aren't getting me anywhere. Every time I'm in a live stream, like, I might gain, like... sometimes I'll gain, like, 30 people. And I'm like, what? And then they're all gone the next day. So, I mean... For me, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. For me. I totally tweeted Jeffree Star today. How do you feel about that? I was like, okay. So everybody keeps putting all these looks of Blue Blood. And they're like super editorial and super like just nothing you would ever wear, you know, unless you were like... Yeah, she's just frustrated, Brandy. She's experiencing that same thing where she's like, people aren't, yeah, Jen. I mean, that happens to me. My number keeps fluctuating. Like, and the same thing happens to me on Instagram. Like, I'll get all these emails saying that people subscribe to me on Instagram, but then I look at my number and it hasn't changed. Like, it's the exact same number it's been. So, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I think Ashley's just frustrated because people are complaining so much, but they're not creating content. Like, you know, it's different if you're in a networking stream and people are actually networking, but there's so many people that don't actually network. They're just trying to get that number, that it's just, Ashley, Alice, you might be able to do a live again. There's going to be a workaround around it. I don't understand why they put that rule in place. Like, I have no idea. That does not make sense to me. I don't understand it. I don't understand half what YouTube does. I don't know. But anyway, I did tweet Jeffree Star. And after, because I kept seeing all these looks that he was retweeting. And so I basically just went out on a limb and I was like, hey, at Jeffree Star. I was like, I feel like I'm the only YouTuber who made a natural look or a wearable, workable look with Blue Blood. I'm like, I know that's not really your lane. So, but if you could check it out, it would be great. So, he probably won't respond. I'm sure he won't. But I don't know. I feel like I am in a weird place with my channel because bull honky. I love that. That's amazing that you just said that because I say that. And I thought I was the only one that said that. Yeah, I mean, Alice, I hate that they did that too. And I'm sorry. That sucks. We just got to get you to 1,000 and then you can again. But what was I saying? Oh, it's gone. What was I saying? Oh, I feel like I'm in between this weird place because I feel like my viewers, like you guys, my supporters, all that, you guys like seeing, I mean, to me, it looks like the most views I get are the views I do when I do like tutorials and first impressions and stuff like that. So obviously that seems to be what people want me to do. But at the same time, I'm like, I kind of want to get like, I don't necessarily need PR from big companies, but I would like acknowledgement at least, you know, because I tag them all the time and I never get anything, not even like a like. And I'm like, do I need to do more editorial stuff just to like get their attention? Because I don't really want to do that because that's not who I am and that's not what I do. I can do it, but I don't feel like that's representing what my channel's about or what I... Exactly, Brandy. And that's my whole point, is that my whole purpose in my channel is making some of these brands and some of these palettes that you guys might not necessarily pick up seem less intimidating, you know, seem like, oh, okay, yeah, it would be, Alice. Like, oh, okay, like Huda and stuff like that. It's like, you know, those are higher priced palettes, but it's like if you're like, oh, I don't know if I'll use all these colors, you're not going to buy it. So that's what I'm trying to, that's the goal of my channel, is to try to make makeup more approachable and less intimidating. And I feel like because of that, I don't necessarily get, not the attention, but I don't know, I don't get noticed because I'm not doing, when I post pictures on Instagram or Twitter and stuff of my looks, it's a wearable look, you know, it's not some crazy editorial look where I have like neon yellow under my eyebrows. Kathleen, I do. Don't you? I mean, I've entered the brow search like 17 times. You did? Good. Was it restocked? Oh, blood sugar. Oh. Okay. I'm not a fan of blood sugar. Sorry, Jeffree. It's not, to me, it's not a... And it's so funny because those are my colors. Like, I love Modern Renaissance. I love, like, the reds and pinks and purples and stuff. If you would have asked me if I would choose a blue palette over a red and pink, but every day I would say red and pink. But for some reason, like, I've had blood sugar, and I just like Blue Blood. Like, I love Blue Blood. Well, bull hockey. Oh, Lord. Bull hockey. My hair is doing something crazy right now, guys. It's sorry. I'm not worried about it. I also feel like I'm looking off to the side because my camera's there, but I am watching myself over here. Yeah, Brandy, it's not necessarily what I want to do. It's just that I would like, I mean, at some point I would like to, be affiliated or be an influencer. Hi, Pips Media, how are you? Or be like considered an influencer, or be like on the radar of a brand or something. Hey, Dustin, that's fine. You don't have to be into makeup. We're not really talking, we're kind of talking makeup, but I'm just talking about what, I don't know. I'm just not willing to go outside of my lane. Does that make sense? Like, I know that a lot of channels try to do a whole lot of different things just to get people, to get the views and to get people subscribed. But I have no problem with my watch time. Like, my watch time is just fine. Like, it's just, I'm not getting any new subscribers. Which, I guess doesn't really matter. I don't know. I'm just, it's late, and I'm just tangenting. But feel free to talk and add things. Pips. Pips, what is your channel about? Hey, going on, Grumpy? What's going on? Hey, I want to ask you, going on, Grumpy. I wanted to ask you, are you... Yes. I think I was supposed to ask you if you have any of the... Oh my God, are you eating a honey bun, Jen? Going on, Grumpy, do you have any, and it's Barb, right? Okay, Brandy. I mean, I can add that to it. Do you have any bluebirds? The glass bluebirds? You know, the little bluebirds of happiness? They're like... My grandmother used to collect them. And they make me think of her. And so... Oh my God, Jen. Hey, Tia. I can't with you, Jen. But she used to collect them, and they're really hard to find now. And every time I find one at like a yard sale or a flea market or just anywhere, I have to buy it. So I have a little collection that I started for, that's mine. And then I have her collection. Figurines, the little glass bluebird figurines. I don't even know very long, like 15 minutes or so. Sorry, I just polished my nails. I know, Jen, I don't know. That's going to catch up with you at some point, just so you know. Just be careful. Camerific. But yeah, if you ever see any of those or get any of those, I would be happy to take them off your hands. Thank you. I appreciate that, Barb. Because my grandmother collected the bluebirds of happiness. They were big, I guess, back a little bit further, like 50s, I think, maybe. And she had a little collection. She had like a couple bigger ones and some little small ones. And I just loved looking at them. I love the way, like, one of my earliest memories is just that she had them all. She would have them so that the light would hit them, and they just shone. And they're real simple figurines. Like, it's just like the outline of a bluebird. It doesn't have this. It's not like a complicated ceramic deal or anything. It's just this little glass bluebird. And when she died, she had told me before. She said she wanted me to have all her little figurines, and oh, hey, I'm okay with that. Like, seriously, I have this thing now. It's like, they make me... What's my Insta? Same. No Drama Makeup Mama. It's the same. They just make me happy. They're bluebirds of happiness or bluebirds of joy or something like that. But yeah, every time I go anywhere, yeah, every time I go anywhere and I see one, it just reminds me. It reminds me of my grandmother. Okay, I will. I definitely will, Barb. I have. I think I showed him in one of my videos. The video where I did like a day in the life and like I showed you guys my house. I'm pretty sure I showed them, but I'll definitely put some pictures up for you because like I said, it's so rare that I find them now, and I look like all the time. No, you're not giving me anything for my birthday, Tia. eBay doesn't really even have any. Like, it's hard to find them. They're not. I think the company that made them or whoever made them, I think it was a specific company, and I don't think they make them anymore. I think that's why I'm only finding them at, like, yard sales and things like that. Oh, I know, Barb. That's fine. Are they, Tia? But are they the right ones? See, that's what I don't know. Well, here, hold on. I'm so dumb. Let's go inside for a second. Let's travel. Shall we travel? We have to be quiet, though, because my entire family's asleep. Let's go inside. Shh. Okay. I like cardinals, too. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, well. They look like this. And I've got this one. So, hold on. How do I switch the camera around? All right, so this is my little collection. So I found this big one. And then I've got these. And then if you go over here, those are my grandmother's. So, like, there's this one. They're just real simple. I don't know if they're made by... What's got writing on it? It's got a name on it. Hold on. I don't know. But that's what they look like. Okay. Let's go back outside so I don't have to whisper. You guys, look at how organized my area is. Look at that. What? You did not, Brandy. What? Send me a picture. Like, screenshot it and send DM it to me on Instagram. Hey, Julie. No, they're not made by Gons. Well, okay, look, guys, look. Calm down. Part of the fun for me is when we go places like auctions or yard sales, or like if I go to like a thrift store or anything. I know you're trying to help. I know you are. And it's special when they come out, like, I don't know, when they're like just out of the blue and I see one, you know, and I'm like, oh, my mom. I called her my mom. And I buy it. But I hadn't been able to find any. And I don't know. I'm weird about ordering them online because I don't know if they're the right ones. And I'm particular. Jen's live. Nice. What were you looking for Gina? I may be able to help. Thank you, Barb. I appreciate it. If you see any, and it's those. I mean, I know that they make replicas and stuff, but that's a specific... I don't know if it's a specific artist or a specific brand or something, but I've seen other ones, but they don't look like that. They're different. Subtle difference, but different. I also collect little figurines of owls. Oh, the Machino. Shut up, Brandy. That's awesome. I used to collect, well, I still collect old Laura Ingalls Wilder books. Like, I have a couple of, like, not the first editions, but like I think one of the earliest ones I have is like from like 1940. So I love it. Yeah, I have little owls. I have lots of owls. I have frogs, and I have a few little turtles. I like figurines. I like little miniature things. Little things make me happy. I also like boxes. Like I have a stump box that I keep my grandmother's wedding ring in and stuff, and it has a little owl in it too. But it looks like a stump, so you have to make sure you like put the lid on right. I got this box in Texas once. Oh my god, it was I guess it's mesquite, and it has the turquoise running through it. So like the top is like this beautiful wood with like a whole long streak of turquoise running through it, and it's the prettiest jewelry box I've ever. And I was just like, I must have that. I love pretty boxes, like any kind of little, yeah. I'm a kitschy person. Like I'm one of those people that like if I wasn't married, it would be out of control. Like I'd be like a crazy lady that with whose house was just full of like little figurines everywhere. Cuz I think they're cute. Not all of them, but some of them for sure. To the rain on my tin roof. What do you guys? Do you guys collect anything? Everybody has a collection. Stop it, Tia. They are cute. Thank you, Brandy. I would show you guys the other stuff, but I don't want to go back in because I don't want to wake anybody up. You collect cows? Denise, okay, so we have a set of 3 cows, right? One's playing violin, one's playing guitar, and one's playing trumpet, and they're sitting on these blue chairs. I love you too, Tia. And it's a Mexican folk art, and they're so cool. My husband collects Mexican folk art and Oaxacan, like not paper mache, they're like balsa. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go back in. I'm not gonna wake them up though. You have to. I was about to say you guys have to promise to be quiet, because that makes sense. I will be quiet, but I will show you. Okay. Shh. No, I'm totally going in now. Oh, I love Carousel Horse music boxes. Okay. So I've got my bluebirds, right? So hold on. So like I have boxes that are cool. I know. I'm dumb. And then this is like a cool cedar box that I liked, that I've owned forever. Let's see what else. This is my stump box. Like that. Shut up, Kathleen. And if you take it out, open it, see like the lid is like a stump. And then it's like that. That was loud. And then I have, hold on, I'm gonna switch it over. I have a Venetian glass vase that was my grandmother's. We have this clock from Germany that came from World War One. This is my bell. But then Larry collects these things. That's the Oaxacan things. And there's a bunch of those. We've got that one. Yeah, and Batman. There's that one. There's this guy. There's this one. There's these guys. These are all Mexican folk art. I like him. He's fun. And then these are what are chainsaw bears that we got in California. And okay, so this is my frog and owl collection. Most of these, thank you. Most of these came from my grandmother, but like this one I bought. Oh, here they're not pigs. They're pigs, they're not cows. They're pigs. And then that's the cow. And then there's a big owl, an elephant, and a cooler vase, and another big owl. And then that's a vase that we got. The owl on the stump. Oh, this one? Oh no, none of them are looking at me. I'm really big on that. I like this frog too. Look at that. And then I have a snail. I just like little trinkety things. Sometimes you just see things and you're like, that's really cute. Sorry, now you guys get to see my messy living room. But yeah, then my bluebirds. Oh, okay, Tia. They are majestic. Oh, and then I have this. It's a giant marble red heart. I love it. I don't know where I got it, but I love it. These shelves or the floating shelves, Jen? Are you talking about these? And then I have a sand dollar. That's fun. These are all my husband's things, as you can tell. Here's a Batman. Can we tell we're into Batman? Oh, that's my ugly doll. And there's a little bear. Yeah, we just have all kinds of stuff. Clocks, Pez dispensers. Oh, that was our wedding day. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we'll go back outside. Nobody wants to see my kitchen. Okay. The thing next to the sand dollar? Oh, it was a... Okay, so I know there's an Ugly Doll movie coming out, and so now they're like cool again. But I liked Ugly Dolls when they first came out. And it's a tin truck. It's a bank, like a piggy bank, but it's a tin truck. Ugh. Yeah, Larry has a Larry worked as a contractor before we moved back here. So he has like a bunch of tools. He has one of those laser things that like you can... I love stones too. And I love stone, things made out of stone, Kathleen. Like a lot of the owls and the turtles and things are all stone. Dude, Jen, with the brushes. How many of your brushes are clean? How many of those 142 brushes are clean? That's what I want to know. Because I know I have a lot of brushes. And I just bought more, I had to buy more containers. So I bought a couple off of Elf. Exactly, Jen. I just literally washed all my brushes. I bought so many brushes. But I've bought mine over time. Like, I mean, some of my brushes are from... Ooh, like 15 years ago. You have 4? Well, Barb, we're gonna have to do something about that. Get you some brushes. Tia, do not put brushes in an Amazon cart. Go to Royal Brush, go to one of my videos, click on my affiliate link, and go to the Royal Brush Company and either get Moda, Cheek, or Royal and Langnickel, and you get 10% off with my code, no drama. Come on now. Don't be talking about buying brushes from other people. I'm sitting here trying to... Yeah, you do need to go to my thing. Nobody has gone to it. I mean, there's a couple people that have clicked on it, but nobody's bought anything, which is fine. I mean, I'm not trying to make you buy stuff, but if you're buying brushes anyway, you might as well buy some that... I mean, Moda has a lot of cool brushes, and you get 10% off. You get 10% off even, like, on the sale one. So even if it's, like, on sale, you still get 10% off. So, just saying. Yeah, Jen, well, because all your brushes are dirty. You need at least another 100. No, Denise, they're really not. Tia, there's so many ones. Okay, so there's 3 different brands. There's Chic brushes, there's Moda, and then there's Royal and Langnickel. The Chic brushes are the most affordable ones. They start at about $2 and go up to maybe like, I think the most expensive one is maybe like 10. And then the Moda brushes, they vary. They do a lot of sets. They have like the fluorescent ones and like the really cool colored ones. You can usually get a set of like 5 for like $19 or something. They did the 2 in Oh, thank you. No problem, Dustin. Yeah, $2. They have, well, I showed my set. A lot of them were $2 or $4. And then they have the Moda, and Moda has a ton of different brushes. Like they have the neon ones, and then they have the ones that are like mermaid with glitters and stuff. They have beautiful brushes, and the sets start, I mean, some of the sets are like $9.99. Yeah. I have champagne taste on a beer budget. Or you have champagne taste on a beer budget. Any of my videos, Denise, like my actual videos, should have the affiliate link in it. Because I'm supposed to do that. Because I'm an affiliate. Oh, you're on a beer budget. I was like, girl, I don't drink. I buy makeup. Now the Moda. Oh god. Moda, some of them are like $4 or $5. Like I said, the sets, some of them are like 19. Now the Royal and Langnickel, those are like the professional brushes. Now Royal and Langnickel, actually, I knew their company through their art supplies because they make artist brush too. And so I actually knew about them before I knew that they made makeup brushes. They're expensive, but they're very nice. But they also have the Moda Pro, which is, I think, are nice too. Making beauty boxes for my sis and niece for CMA, so if I don't win any brushes for CMAs, I'll check the sets out. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Ashley's DPs and unboxings. What does DP stand for? Am I just dumb? Do I not just, is it one of those things that I just don't, I'm too old to understand? I just want to know what the DP means. What's that DP mean, girl? Diamond painting. Okay. Guys, that's something. Is it really tedious? Diet Pepsi. Is diamond painting super tedious? It is? Okay. I don't think I have the patience for it then. I think they're beautiful. Yeah, maybe I'll get one to try. They're so pretty. Yeah, I definitely have champagne taste too. Well, I kind of do. I do on some things. You did? Okay, I want to check it out because, like, everybody's doing them now. Ashley has one, but she hasn't done it yet. And I'm like, well, girl. Yes, Dustin, you're always welcome. We don't always just talk about makeup. I do not like Diet Pepsi. I'm a Diet Coke girl. Can't do the Diet Pepsi. If you like, you're either Team Pepsi or Team Coke. Yeah, Brandy, I think they come in sets. Like you pick what picture you want, and it comes with like all the little crystals, and you just it's like cross stitch for like or like, but like with you really, Denise? I have not met many people who can do that. I mean, I'll drink Diet Pepsi if it's like all that's available, but I gotta be in pretty dire straits before I want to drink it. Yeah, I don't really drink a whole lot of. It's the diamond paintings are like paint by numbers, but you like, I guess you like glue, or is it like an adhesive or something, and you take the different color little crystals and put on the painting, so when you finish it looks like this shiny crystal diamond painting. Go check out Going on Grumpy. She has a time-lapse one. Well, I'm diabetic, so I don't really drink a whole lot of bubble drinks anyway, though. I like unsweet tea. I do water with like cucumber and lime in it, which is delicious. Oh, okay. Okay. How do you make sure they stay sticky? Like, because I'm sure it takes more than one sitting to like finish one, right? Very curious now. Guys, I tried to water paint today. I keep thinking I can do it. Like, in my brain, I know how to watercolor paint. Yeah, I don't really drink that much soda. Like, my husband drinks a ton of soda, but ooh, yeah, for sure. Like I said, I drink mostly either, like, I keep a pitcher of water with parchment paper. Okay. Um, I either do, yeah, I can't do watercolor. Oh, Crohn's. I have a friend that has Crohn's. That's awful. I'm sorry about that. Um, yeah, I keep a pitcher that has like slices of lime or mint and cucumber in it, and I drink that, or I drink unsweet decaffeinated tea. So I'm not really a soda person either. Every once in a while, I want like a fizzy drink, and I'll get like a Sprite Zero or something. And try to stay away because I'm already up all night. So yeah, I've got a couple boxes coming. I have I don't even know what I have coming. Okay, so I know I have my Ipsy bag still coming. Yes, cucumber and lemon. Girl, you gotta try lemon and mint. Oh my god, it's so good. Like, just put like mint leaves and like I just put like whole lemon slices in it because lemon is very, very good for you. Like, not, I mean, because I actually, oh, okay. No, this is what you do. So, because I heard somewhere that like eating the whole lemon is actually incredibly good for you. So you freeze them, right? You freeze your lemons, and then you take a grater and you just grate the whole lemon. And we froze some with a little bit of like olive oil and put it in ice cubes. So that way, if we wanted like lemon seasoning, we have that. And then I take the rest of it and I put in water and then put like cucumber in it too. So, or mint, lemon and mint is so good. Ugh, it's so good. Let's see. Hold on, I missed a comment. I got denied disability again. I've been depressed. I'm sorry, Dustin. You're knocking on doors. What? Denise, why are you knocking on doors? Wait, you just got approved for disability and now you're going back to work? Like, approved, like SSDI? So why would you go back to work if you just got SSDI? Okay. You applied in May. I applied. We have to wait 6 months. Why is Maya on disability? I know, it is raining. What's wrong with Maya, Tia? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, okay. So she gets SSI, right? Because obviously she hasn't worked. I'm on an SSDI. I applied. Ooh. I went out of work in August of 2017. I had to wait 6 months, so I applied in February. I won't leave. I won't leave, Denise. Oh, Tia. She's so sweet though, and so beautiful. So it's okay. I can't imagine what you go through with that. But so I got denied the first time I exactly, Tia. Yeah. I got denied without them even like interviewing me or anything. They just were like, no. And so I applied again. And I had them call me. They actually called me and were like harassing me. And we're like, well, you can work because you can work from home. And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, I really, at that point, I really couldn't. I mean, I probably could now. But, so, exactly. So I got denied again. So then we hired a lawyer, because there's lawyers that work on disability cases and they don't take any money until you get your money. So if you don't win, they don't get anything. And then if you do win, they get a percentage of like your back pay. And I got approved. When did I get approved? June? I think June of last year. I think June of last year. Well, that's amazing, Julie. I'm glad that you're going to be able to go back to work. That's awesome. I don't know. I'm on a, they call them journals. Like, I'm on a 3-year journal. There's a 3-year, a 5-year, and then permanent. I obviously, they didn't even put me in for permanent because I'm so young. They don't like putting 36-year-olds on disability for the rest of their life. They don't have to. And mine was wonky because it's mental health. And so they put you through the ringer. Like, they really do. It's not like, I don't know. And it's irritating because there's the blue books for each one, for each disability. 46 in June. Okay. Like, yeah, see, I'm on SSDI, which is my money. So, yeah, Tia, you got to fight for your kids, though. Like, I get a check for me, and then I get a check for both kids. The good thing about SSDI is that I've been working since I was 14. So, I've had, and then the last couple years of my work, I was making, really, Tia? Yeah, I mean, the signs are there. The last couple years I worked, last 4 or 5 years I worked, I was making very good money. Do you mind me asking what your condition is, Blue Ivy? I mean, I might be able to help. I don't know, just the kind of encouragement. But luckily, when I did get approved, because I have 22 years of work experience. Good night, Kathleen. I love you, baby. You're my favorite. All of you are my favorite. But Kathleen's one of my favorites. I had a really good lawyer, I guess, because I had to take an independent psych exam, which was awful. But, yeah. Well, Denise, I'm glad that you came back. See, like I said, mine was mental health, and I don't want to say it's harder to prove, but like your natural instinct, like, or at least my natural instinct, is to act like I'm fine, and like act like everything's fine. Hey, Eric. So when I went for the psych evaluation, like, I was so like, okay, you have to act like everything's fine. And I was like, but I can't act like everything's fine, but I don't want him to think I'm overdoing it. And I talked to him for like half an hour, and I was literally like shaking so hard, I was vibrating out of the seat. And I had taken 2 Xanaxes before I went. And he like asked me what medicines I was on. And I told him. Oh my God, Julie, why are you guys dying? Jeez Louise. But he asked me all these questions. I told him what medicines I was taking. He's like, really? And I was like, well, yeah, that's part of the problem is I'm an insomniac, and I'm taking all these like hardcore tranquilizers to try to sleep. I'm still not sleeping. So then when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, if I wake up in the morning, and he was like, and he said something about the Xanax. Well, that's good, Julie. What happened? Um, and I was like, yeah, I took 2 before I came here. And he's like, wait, this is you on Xanax? And I was like, yes. He's like, okay. So, and that's how I got approved. He's like, I'm going to suggest for 3 years. So I have to get evaluated again in 2 years. Oh, Julie, okay. Which is why you feel so seriously about that. I completely understand why you feel like that now. Oh my God. Well, thank God. Don't tell me that, Denise. Yeah, Julie, I bet that's hard. I mean, that's going to be a hard thing to share. But, you know, if it helps somebody, that's definitely a good thing to share. That's why I shared my story with my, I mean, it's my story, but it wasn't my mental illness story. I'm not super comfortable sharing that. And that's weird because, like, I feel like the My Story video that I made was more to kind of explain how far I've come, as opposed to explain why I am the way I am. Because I have I have a little list of disorders. Um, and I don't know. I mean, I'm adjusting to the fact that I'm probably going to have to take medicine the rest of my life. I am trying to cut a lot of it out because some of it just makes me feel like crap or makes me gain a ton of weight. And I'm just over it. But, oh my God, guys. Oh, stop. Don't talk about that. I mean, I guess technically I almost died once. Well, twice. I almost died having my first child because I became eclamptic. My blood pressure when they admitted me in the hospital was like 270 something over like 300, and like my bottom number was 300. Um yeah, I'm not coming off of all of them. We're trying to eliminate ones that aren't doing anything. Um yeah, I went eclamptic really quick. I gained 40 pounds of fluid in 2 hours. And when they made me stand up to, she was beautiful. Who was beautiful? What? Oh, your guardian angel. Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. Um, okay, Dustin, thank you. Yeah, check him out. Um, ugh, Blue Ivy. Okay. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I had a piece with me too, Julie. Because, like, I could feel when they stood me up, I gained so much fluid overnight. Like, when they stood me up, I could feel my heart, like, trying to beat, but it was, like, fluttering. And I just remember thinking, I was like, you need to get this baby out of me now. And that's what I told him. I was like, the baby needs to come out of me. I was like, the baby needs to come out of me now because I'm going to die and the baby is not going to die. So she was born 7.5 weeks early and luckily with no complications. Oh my gosh, like by the grace of God, but I was in pretty bad shape. If they had waited any longer, I would have been gone. So, but I'm here. Oh, I know. She was born at 32.5 weeks. Hey, Simply Shannon. 32.5 weeks. She weighed, when she was born, she weighed 6 pounds 1 ounces, which is crazy because she was so early. She dropped down to under 5 because she was so young. She couldn't figure out the sucking motion. And then I couldn't breastfeed because they put me on so many diuretics because I gained so much fluid. Like, you guys, if you saw pictures of me right after, oh my God. It was awful. And then, like, they were trying to put IVs in, and so they were trying to dig in my hands, and, like, both my hands were black because you couldn't see my veins. couldn't feel the veins because I was so swollen. It was awful. Then I decided to do it all over again. Apparently 3 years makes you forget. Takes 3 years. And you're like, I want a baby. It was because my daughter, I'll tell you what made me want a baby, is my daughter had a bottle of water, and she was like 2 something. And I was like, here, baby, let me open it for you. And she's like, Mommy, I'm a big girl. I can do it. And I was like, and I need a baby now. Yeah, Julie, it's like, it is insane how much fluid your body can retain. Like, oh, Tia. Yeah, I didn't push on anyone. I was in labor for 2 days, and they kept trying to stop it with Harper because she was like all in the legs. Oh my God, yeah, I know. Mine actually, like, because my blood pressure was so high, like my face was all misshapen, like my eyes were swelled shut, my lips were like huge, like, and then I had, like, my hands were really big, like I felt like the Michelin Man. And they put me on magnesium sulfate to try to stop the labor, because obviously 32 and a half weeks, the baby's not cooked. But she was, I mean, I remember seeing her for the first time, and and they were all talking about how little she was, or how big she was, because she was in the NICU, and so there's babies over there that are like a pound. And I just remember seeing her. Oh, Brandy. And I just remember seeing her, and like she had the Billy Rubin light, like a Billy Rubin blanket, and so she had like the UV glasses on, and there were just so many like wires and stuff connected to her, and she looked so small. And I just, oh God. And I didn't get to see her until like 2 days after she was born, because they wouldn't let me leave my bed because they were afraid I was going to stroke out. And I was so mad because everybody was seeing my baby except for me. But she's awesome now. I mean, the child is like the epitome of health. So, and I started to panic that I couldn't. Okay, Ashley, thank you so much for hanging out. You have a great weekend too, sweetheart. I appreciate you coming by. And now I know what DP is. NICUs are so hard, Jen. Oh my God. Like, both my babies are miracles. Oh my God, Tia. Ugh. See, we had better control over when I had Beckett, because I went to a different OB. Because that's part of the problem with the first time, was my OB was like the head of obstetrician, so she was never there. So I always saw different people. So there was nobody really tracking like what was happening to me until it was too late. But I went to a new OB, and she was on top of that, and I was on bed rest for like months. But he was 4 weeks early, so he was born 6 weeks early. 4 weeks early. No, he was 6 weeks early. Harper was 7.5 weeks early, and he was 6 weeks early. He was born at 34 weeks, and he weighed 8.5 pounds. Female, so it never softened. Oh, yeah, I had C-sections with both mine. Both of mine were emergency C-sections. Like, I went to my doctor's appointment with Beckett, and literally my doctor's like, your blood pressure is crap. We're delivering this baby. So she was on top of it because she knew what had happened to me the first time. So, it is what it is. The good thing, the godsend about Beckett being in the NICU is they checked his heart. They check everything when you're in the NICU. Like, they check everything. They do all the tests. Wait, see, they can't make you tie your tubes. I mean, I got mine tied, but I mean, I don't know. Are you okay with just having 3? I mean, that's a lot of kids still. And don't you stay home with them? And they're all kind of close in age. That would be driving me nuts. It's okay, Tia. My talk to talk stinks, so. But yeah, both my kids are really healthy except for, that's what I'm saying, Beckett has a heart defect, but other than that, we haven't had any problems with either kid. I mean, obviously a heart defect is kind of a big thing, but that's not something we're having to deal with right now, so that's a future me problem. All right, guys, I've been on here an hour, so yeah, Jen. Yeah, I actually had an ectopic pregnancy the week before Thanksgiving of last year. I was like super late, and I'm never late, and I was like, I'm pregnant. Like I started craving things, and I was like, oh my god, and I was like nauseous in the morning. And I mean, if you've been pregnant before, you're like, you know, yeah. Good night, Dustin. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't even remember what I was saying. What was I saying? I don't remember. It probably wasn't important. But I've enjoyed this topic. Oh, yeah, I had an well, I thought I was just pregnant. And at first we were freaking out because, you know, my doctor basically told me the same thing, Tia. Like they were like, your body cannot have any more children. Like you will die. And yeah, an ectopic pregnancy. So if my first thought was, oh my God, like first of all, how did this happen? Because my I had a tubal ligation, like it shouldn't have happened. And then like and I took a pregnancy test, everything, and I was like, okay, well, you know, I was like, if God wants me to be pregnant, then I mean, that baby's, I mean, it's gonna be a miracle, and it's supposed to happen. And we had kind of just gotten used to the idea, and I had a miscarriage. And we found out it was an ectopic pregnancy, so it wasn't a viable pregnancy anyway. But well, I mean, ectopic pregnancies can be viable, but mine was not. Um, and so it was a weird feeling because obviously I was really upset and I was sad. Oh dear. I was sad and like I mourned, you know, a little for what was never going to happen. But at the same time, it was like a weird feeling because I was also relieved. Um, because I don't want any more children. But I mourned a little bit. I did. Like I'd just gotten, like we were like figuring out like, okay, how are we going to do this? And thinking about names and stuff. And so it was rough. It was rough. It was really rough for like a week and a half. Yeah, Julie. And I didn't understand that before. I had never had a miscarriage before. Um, I mean, I understood. Hold on. I understood the bond thing because I mean, I think as soon as you find out you're pregnant, you're like, yes. And you feel it because it's just a thing. But yeah, I didn't realize how much it was gonna upset me. And then I felt weird because I was like, I'm upset, but like it's not a bad thing. Like, you know, it was a very, my brain was messed up for a minute. But yeah. On that note, I'm gonna try to get some sleep because I have really bad dark circles and I do need to film tomorrow. So, because I gotta catch up to Miss Jen filming all those videos. But yeah. It's 3 a.m. Is it? It's 2 a.m. here, I think. But yeah. Let's all go to bed and get some sleep. Because, like, look at this. That's not pretty. That's not pretty. So, we're gonna say goodnight. Adieu. I love you guys. Thank you. You've got bouncy boxes. Me too. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I will see you next time. Take a deep breath.